Have you ever caught a faint, unpleasant smell and thought, wait, is that me? If so, you're not alone, and there's absolutely no need to feel embarrassed. Today, we're uncovering 8 surprising bathroom habits that doctors say can unknowingly lead older women to smell worse, even when we think we're being hygienic. Stick with me until the end, because I'll share some simple, practical fixes to help you feel fresh, confident, and in sync with your body. You deserve to feel bold and beautiful at any age. Before we jump in, I'd love your support. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, then turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. To let me know what you think, simply comment 1 if you like it, or 0 if you think there's room for improvement. Now let's dive in. Part 1. Using too much soap down. Let me start with a personal story that changed how I think about cleanliness. Like many women, I used to believe that heavily scented soaps and body washes meant I was doing a good job staying fresh, especially in my intimate areas. I scrubbed with enthusiasm, thinking more soap equaled better hygiene. No one, my mom, my friends, or even my doctor, ever told me I was overdoing it. The truth is, the vaginal area is a self-regulating system that keeps its delicate balance of bacteria and pH, usually between 3.8 and 4.5, in check. This balance helps prevent infections and odors. When we use harsh soaps or fragrance products, we disrupt this natural harmony, stripping away beneficial bacteria and creating the perfect environment for infections like bacterial vaginosis or yeast infections. I learned this the hard way, after battling recurring discomfort. Eventually, my gynecologist explained that the vagina doesn't need internal cleaning. It takes care of itself through natural secretions. The vulva or external area can be gently washed with warm water or a mild, fragrance-free cleanser. Feminine wipes, sprays, and douches often make things worse. My advice? Trust your body. If you notice persistent odor or irritation, don't scrub harder. Consult a doctor. Less really is more. Part 2. Not washing towels often enough. Let's talk towels. When was the last time you washed yours? I used to think, I've just showered, so my towel must be clean too. But I started noticing a musty smell lingering on my skin. That's when I learned that bath towels are a breeding ground for bacteria and fungi, especially when left damp in poorly ventilated bathrooms. Every time we dry off, we're leaving behind moisture and skin cells that feed microbes. Dermatologists recommend washing towels every 3 to 4 uses, or more often if you live in a humid environment. Once I started rotating towels, keeping 3 in regular use, and making sure they dry fully between uses, my bathroom smelled fresher and my skin felt cleaner. It's a small change that makes a big difference. Part 3. Ignoring your feet. Feet may not be the most glamorous part of our body, but they definitely deserve more care than we often give them. I used to think a quick rinse was enough, but over time, I noticed an unpleasant odor coming from my shoes and realized that dead skin and moisture were accumulating on my feet. As we age, our skin sheds dead cells more slowly, especially on our feet. With over 250,000 sweat glands, our feet are also a prime spot for bacterial growth. Now, I dedicate an entire minute in each shower to gently scrub my feet with a washcloth and mild soap, especially between the toes. I exfoliate weekly and always make sure to dry my feet thoroughly with a clean towel. Occasionally, I use antifungal powder to keep everything dry. Trust me, healthy feet aren't just odor-free. They provide comfort and boost your confidence. Part 4. Leaving the toilet lid open when flushing. This next habit might sound funny, but it's backed by science. Flushing the toilet with the lid up creates a toilet plume, tiny droplets that can travel 6 feet or more and linger in the air for hours. These droplets can carry bacteria, viruses, and chemical residues, landing on your toothbrush, towels, and even your skin. I now make it a habit to always close the lid before flushing. It's a simple action that greatly reduces the spread of bacteria and helps keep my bathroom feeling fresh and clean. Cleanliness isn't just about what we can see, it's also about what we prevent. Part 5. Wearing the same underwear to bed. We've all done it, slipping into bed in the same underwear we wore all day thinking, I've just been relaxing, so it's fine. But it's not ideal. Even when we aren't being particularly active, our bodies still produce sweat, oils, and bacteria throughout the day. Wearing the same underwear to bed traps all that moisture and bacteria close to our skin. This can be especially problematic with synthetic fabrics that don't allow the skin to breathe. The solution? Change into fresh cotton underwear at night, or skip underwear altogether if you're comfortable. It allows your skin to breathe and helps prevent odor and irritation. I made this change, and I felt fresher almost immediately. Part 6. Not cleaning the bathroom trash bin. I used to think that just emptying the trash bin when it was full was enough. But I soon learned that bathroom trash bins, especially those with lids, trap moisture and bacteria from used tissues, cotton pads, and hygiene products. This creates a hidden source of odor. Now I empty the bin every few days and clean it weekly with a disinfectant or a vinegar-based solution. I even add a little baking soda or a few drops of essential oil at the bottom to neutralize any smells. It's a small effort that makes a big difference in how my bathroom smells and feels. Part 7. Using old or unwashed bathrobes. You've just stepped out of the shower and wrapped yourself in a cozy bathrobe. But here's a question. How often do you wash that robe? If you're like I used to be, the answer might be not nearly enough. Bathrobes absorb moisture and oils just like towels, and if they aren't cleaned regularly, they can develop a musty smell. Now, I treat my bathrobe like a towel, washing it after every few uses. The result? My post-shower routine feels genuinely clean and luxurious again. Part 8. Forgetting to clean under your arms after shaving. This next hygiene tip really caught me off guard, and I'm sure it might surprise you too. Like many people, I always thought that shaving my underarms was the ultimate way to keep them clean and fresh. After all, removing the hair should reduce the surface area for sweat and odor to cling to, right? In theory, that's true. But there's one crucial detail I was missing, and it can make or break your underarm hygiene. When you shave your underarms, you're not just removing hair. The razor also acts like an exfoliant, sloughing off dead skin cells, leftover deodorant, and even some of the bacteria that naturally live on your skin. Sounds great, right? Here's the catch. All that debris, dead skin, deodorant residue, and bacteria doesn't just vanish. It can stay on your skin, lingering in the freshly shaved area unless you take an extra step to wash it off. If you don't clean it away, this buildup turns into a breeding ground for odor, undoing all the benefits of shaving and possibly making you smell worse than before. Dermatologists and hygiene experts note that the underarm area is one of the body's most bacteria-prone zones. The warm, moist environment is basically a 5-star resort for microbes. While shaving can help reduce odor, it can also stir things up if you don't follow up with proper cleaning. So, what's the solution? It's simpler than you might think, but it requires adding one mindful step to your routine. After shaving, gently rinse your underarms with warm water to wash away the debris. Use a soft, clean washcloth to lightly wipe the area. No harsh scrubbing, as freshly shaved skin can be sensitive. This gentle cleanse removes the dead skin, bacteria, and deodorant residue left behind, leaving you with a truly clean slate. Once you've rinsed, pat the area dry with a clean towel and let your skin breathe for a moment before applying deodorant or antiperspirant. I like to take this time to go through my skincare routine, cleansing my face, applying toner, and so on, while my underarms air out for a few minutes. By adding this quick post-shave cleanse to your habits, you'll unlock a level of freshness you didn't even know was possible. It's a small effort, but the payoff is huge.